You crave knowledge in the morning, so we give you the most. Reporters right around the corner may appear at your door. Hey, lock down, cause we still in the show. We got the sports for the brothers that be ready to go. Your home course, we're running, bet you didn't even know. Passing the torch from the others, now we roll with the flow. Talk about school, about your friends, anything you should know. Hey, we let them know.
UPC.
We let them know.
UPC.
We let them know.
UPC.
We let them know.
Hey, UPC.
We let them know.
Good morning, countryside. My name is Dan, Uncontrollable Screaming Huntsman.
And I'm Sage Mills, and this is UPC.
Tampa resident Michelle Worth has never met Monica Sexton until a few weeks ago, but in a matter of days, she was gifting her a healthy kidney. In November 2017, Sexton was diagnosed with renal failure and her kidneys were showing only 40% functionality. She worked full-time and had 2 young children. Sexton's husband had the words, "Wife needs kidney, type O blood," decaled onto the back of his black Dodge pickup. When Worth saw the truck, called the number listed, and after months of testing, she was told she was the perfect fit. The kidney donation is set to take place this week. Sexton says she will be forever grateful.
SpaceX is hoping to bounce back this week after an explosive mishap last week that could delay the return of astronauts to space. The company is now hoping to launch a cargo capsule to the International Space Station on Wednesday morning. On Saturday, SpaceX conducted a successful static fire test of its Falcon 9 to make sure its engines are ready for launch. It came exactly a week after another test went wrong. SpaceX was firing off its thrusters on its Crew Dragon vehicle that recently flew a test mission to the ISS when it exploded, sending reddish-brown toxic smoke into the air. No one was hurt during the mishap. SpaceX is still investigating what went wrong, but it could slow down progress of NASA's Commercial Crew program. The Crew Dragon has some similarities with the Dragon cargo capsule that will launch on Wednesday, but not enough to push back this NASA mission. Those along the Space Coast may also hear a sonic boom during the landing attempt. The Dragon cargo capsule will deliver 5,500 pounds of science experiments and cargo to the ISS. It is set to launch Wednesday at 3:59 a.m. from SpaceX Complex 40 at the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station.
Senior breakfast will take place at the Safety Harbor Resort and Spa on May 3rd. Tickets will be sold today at both lunches. Tickets are $25. In order to purchase tickets, seniors must have a signed permission slip and have taken the senior survey on clever.com. Seniors, if you want to see yourself in the senior slideshow at Senior Breakfast, send your pictures from 4 years of high school to seasideSeniorVideo@gmail.com. Tomorrow is the last day to send in pictures. Congratulations to the boys track team with the great performance at their regional track meet this past weekend. We'd like to give a special recognition to Donovan Burnett, Julian Coonan, and Reynolds Tyrese Fortune, who ran the 4 times 1,000 relay, breaking the school record for the regional meet. Advancing on the state, which meet will be held in the University of North Florida in Jacksonville this weekend, representing Countryside High, is Alexis Latzik, and will compete in the mile and 2 mile. Donovan Burnett will in the long jump and triple jump. Julian Coonan and Reynolds, Tyrese Fortune, and Damian Burnett Mitchell will compete in the other relay. Good luck at the meet, guys.
Attention seniors and staff, if you missed the opportunity to order graduation announcements or ran out, it's not too late. Check out the display case in front of the office. Our own Cougar Cage students are created affordable announcements for purchase immediately. We also have countryside-themed thank you notes available for sale as well. If you are interested, check with Mrs. Mency in the front office or see Mrs. Reese in H5. Today's weather will be mostly sunny with highs from the upper 80s to lower 90s, except cooler near the coast.
Alrighty, screw the news. Endgame came out and it was good. It was the perfect ending for the Infinity Saga. Here's a spoiler-free review of Avengers Endgame, a cinematic experience, 11 years and 22 films in the making. No spoilers, but I will be seeing it again, and I'll be bringing more tissues. I laughed, I cried, I cheered. I may be exhausted, but it was all worth it. We pick up where Infinity War left off. Thanos has killed half of all life in the universe with a snap of his fingers, and the original Avengers are left to pick up the ashes. Endgame not only has to wrap up the plot of that film, but also end the entire cinematic universe so far. You may be thinking to yourself, there's no way Marvel can wrap all this up in one film. Well, you'd be wrong there. There is so much movie. Endgame uses the 3 hours to great effect. Of course, with a cast that includes Captain America, Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Thor, Black Widow. God, there's so many people in this movie. With so many stories intertwined, there's no way everyone could get their due, but Endgame really, really tries. Of course, there are a few other criticisms that could be made, but without spoiling anything, that will have to wait for another time. Endgame is better than Infinity War by miles. Forget the spectacle, although the spectacle is phenomenal. The story is what matters here, and the Marvel team did the story right. You may think you know how it ends, or you may be close with a few of your guesses, but the movie is sure to surprise you many times over. I hope you enjoyed the movie as much as I did.
The universe belongs to Marvel. Avengers Endgame shattered the record for biggest opening weekend with an estimated $350 million in ticket sales domestically and $1.2 billion globally, reaching a new pinnacle in the blockbuster era that the comic book studio has come to dominate. The Endgame was just as enormous overseas. Worldwide, it obliterated the previous record of $640.5 million, also set by Infinity War. Infinity War didn't open in China, the world's second largest movie market, until 2 weeks after its debut. When Endgame set a new weekend record in China too, where it made $330.5 million in one fell swoop. And Endgame had already made more than movies like Skyfall, Aquaman, and The Dark Knight Rises grossed in their entire runs, not accounting for inflation. To accommodate demand, the Walt Disney Company released Endgame in more theaters, 4,662 in the US and Canada, than any opening before. Advanced ticketing services set new records. Early ticket buyers crashed AMC's website and starting Thursday, some theaters even stayed open 72 hours straight.
That's all we have for today on UPC.
Thanks for watching. Have a great day, Countryside. And we leave you with some clips from Prom 2019.
It's getting serious on this track.